Hey guys, you may notice that my hair is a lot shorter. 10 years ago, I had a game plan, and the game plan was to grow my hair out and then donate it to the children that have cancer, that have cancer, don't have any hair, right? Okay, so not a big deal. Like, this has been a plan of mine. I haven't dyed it. I cut it once. I trimmed it up real good. The girl was, I wanted to cut it as short as I did this time then, but the lady was scared to do that. So I cut it once, but I didn't cut a whole lot off. I didn't dye it. I didn't highlight it because it has to be virgin hair in order to donate it. To for a wig, right? Well, this is what I ended up with. That's a lot of hair. This was a sacrifice, okay? And I'm not saying that to gloat. I posted that on Facebook, and I got judgment from somebody because it's short, real short in the back. Well, I needed to get as much hair as I could off because, I was donating it. And it's 110 degrees outside. And look, I'm wearing a dress anyways. I wear a dress every day. And I don't dress like a boy. I don't believe I look like a boy. I honestly don't care what men or women think about me anyways. I only care about what God cares about me, and he doesn't care if my hair is short. It was for a noble cause, and I'm not gloating and I'm not bragging about myself. I just posted it on Facebook and got met with hate by somebody that obviously spends a lot of time on their hair and money, and I don't spend money. This is all natural. No dye. All natural. And somebody's going to benefit from it. So, if you got some long-term game plan, donating your hair to children that have cancer, because I know several children that have cancer that have lost all of their hair from chemo. I myself had radiation, which I didn't lose my hair, but I have empathy and sympathy and compassion for people that lose their hair. So, judge not lest thee be judged. And that was a judgment that was just placed on me. And it was a very vain judgment. These days, it's acceptable for women to wear pants. It's acceptable for women to have short hair. That's not me dressing up like a dude. It's not me dressing up like a man. I milk goats. I take care of chickens. It's 100-something degrees here in Oklahoma. My hair is very heavy, very thick. I'm going to weigh it. I bet it weighs 2 or 3 pounds. And so, I did it for a noble reason, and I got judged by man. But guess what? Men can judge me all they want. It matters not to me. It does not matter to me whatsoever if a man judges me. I could care less. I was not convicted when I cut my hair off. I'm doing it for a noble cause. The children that don't have any hair, or the women or men that have to have chemo that don't have any hair, they suffer. And society, just like that, society's like, oh, your hair must be long, or you must do this. That's a religious spirit. Okay? I don't believe I look like a guy. I don't act like a guy. I don't talk like a guy. I don't dress like a guy. It's hot. It's Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. It's super humid. It's super hot. And I'm outside a lot. Okay? And I'm a little bit older than I used to be. And the heat's starting to really bother me. And my response on Facebook was, they said, well, you shouldn't be shaving it like a boy. I said, well, you're not out there milking goats and taking care of chickens and taking care of dogs. And she's like, well, I know lots of farm families that do. Well, you're not doing it. I mean, this woman was her hairdo was all done up and dyed and curled and took a long time to fix. I don't have time for that, and I will not waste time on vanity. I will not waste time on vanity. I like to be able to just get up, brush my teeth, put a dress on, because one of the reasons I wear dresses is comfortable and it's quick and easy, and it's just quick. I like to get done like that. I don't want to waste time. I got to go milk a goat at 6 o'clock in the morning. You got to milk goats twice a day, by the way. It's a commitment. So, I mean, I got to hit the door with my feet. I have to hit the door running. And I'm not going to waste time fixing my hair. I don't care about what men and women think about me. I'm not even looking for a mate. I quite frankly like being single, and I like living by myself, and I like being married to just Jesus, because he's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, and there's no man that's ever going to even come close to comparing to him. So if you guys are wanting to cut your hair short, especially for a noble cause, go for it. I mean, there seriously is people that do not have hair. There's children that do not have hair. And with a society as judgmental as it is, the society is as judgmental as it is, think about how hard it is for a child that doesn't have any hair. A little girl has chemo and she's bald. I just got judged, and I'm a 41-year-old woman. So bring it. It doesn't bother me. Judge me. I don't care. I know that when I've judged people, I've been judged. So, Father God, please show that woman mercy and grace, because I can see a judgment that could very easily fall upon that person. And I don't want any judgment to fall upon anybody. I'm asking for mercy and grace of God. But I don't care about what people think about me. I only care about what God thinks about me. And this was something that took me 10 years. And it was a sacrifice. I love my hair. If you want to know the truth, I love my hair. I didn't cut it for a year because the hair is a woman's glory. Well, look, my glory is going to help people that don't have hair. And it will grow back. My hair grows super fast anyways. I mean, you can't dye it. You can't highlight it. You can't cut it, obviously, because you got to let it grow out. That's a sacrifice. And I'm not saying that to get clout. I'm not saying that to forfeit my rewards in heaven. I'm saying that because we cannot care about judgment of men and women upon us. Who cares about my hair? Why would somebody say something about it? Because that's not God. God could care less about my hair. He cares probably more about those babies that don't have any hair, that's having to live in the society that is very judgmental. So that's my 2 cents today. Hasta luego. I love you guys. Ciao.